you guys are losing heart in your search for a holiday protein, I want you to keep... Hey guys, we were just shooting some videos and the power went out, but we're not gonna let that stop us. We're gonna forge forward. I've got pan-seared salmon over chorizo braised Brussels sprouts. Woo! Keep it paleo. I've got my skillet preheating over here. I'm gonna add about 2 ounces of chorizo. We're just gonna get that going, let that fat render down as we cut our Brussels sprouts in half. All right, the chorizo's cooking down. We have, I estimate, about 2 pounds of Brussels. Just cut those in half, and I'm gonna add them to the pan. We'll use water as our cooking agent from this point, and that'll just kind of break up that chorizo and help infuse the flavor into the Brussels sprouts. It'll also provide the braise that we're talking about, and we'll use the lid to accomplish that as well. I'm gonna season the top of these with a little bit of my Gaga garlic. There is salt in the chorizo and plenty of flavor there, but not enough for all of these Brussels. That's why we're using our garlic. All right, I've got the chorizo folded in, so we're gonna go with a little bit of water. And then the lid. We're gonna do a little check-in here. Probably getting close. A lot of moisture going on. Just gonna take one out and see kind of what the tenderness is. Yeah, it's getting there. Nice and easy. Cut through. Still a little bit of resistance. From this point, I'm gonna leave the lid off. A little bit more garlic. And then we're gonna dry that moisture out and try to caramelize get as many hard seared edges, kind of like this guy here. But we want that all the way across. Brussels sprouts are where I'd like them. This is kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna transfer them to this tray for now. Try to get as much of the, what's called fawn, these little bits that are in the pan. For the salmon, I went to Costco. I got the wild Alaskan sockeye. Just removed it from their individual wrapping and then set it on paper towel top and bottom, kind of soak up any excess moisture. I'm gonna season it with my lemon pepper love, and I'll give that a good coating. We're not gonna get much seasoning on the bottom because the skin is there. So I take that into consideration when I season the top. Hit them with a little olive oil in the pan. And then season side down into the pan. Good, we want that hot. We want to be able to hear that sear, that sizzle and crackle. That'll give us the crust, and we could essentially call this salmon crusted salmon. It's gonna be a thick caramelized layer of salmon. It's gonna be great. All right, let's take a look. You can see on the side, we're cooked almost halfway up where we're turning pink, and then we got a nice sear going right there. Nice hard crust. I'm just gonna turn that over. The skin will provide a lot of the cooking agent on the bottom side. And then we're actually gonna scrape the salmon off of the skin and then crisp up the skins and kind of serve them as chips on the side. All right, so I'll just show you right at about 120, 119. So I can tell just by touch, when you press against it, it has a little give where the sleeves or the little fish fibers are kind of separating or sliding against each other. That's a sign that it's cooked. I'm just gonna set it on the cutting board here, and then I left the skin on, okay? I'm gonna turn that over, continue cooking, and then these other guys are about done too. So I'll just continue that process, and then I'll show you how I'd plate this. All right, let's plate this up. Our salmon skin is crisped up. Look at this, beautiful. That's my textbook piece right there, all right? I have some chipotle mayo, just Massie mayo, folded together with the chipotle puree. I'm gonna put that on my plate, kind of press it across. That'll make a nice base for our Brussels. And if you dip one of these in here, beautiful. simple, you guys. Nice and easy. Might look kind of gourmet, but really simple stuff. If you got your Massie mayo in the fridge, this comes together quickly. As far as this, we threw that together within 20 minutes. So go ahead, give this one a try. We got big things for 2016, so I hope you guys stick around. We're gonna be culinary ninjing it up as we keep it paleo.